Global sunflower production is concentrated in a few key areas. The major growing regions include Ukraine and Russia, the European Union, and Argentina. From seed to bottle, our sunflower oil is gently cold-pressed, capturing the rich, golden perfection you see here. From seed to bottle, and the complete journey. Seed, which is then turned into a flake. The flakes are pressed into oil, which is then refined and finally bottled.
The sunflower harvest runs from August to October. We start cutting the mature heads in late summer, then gather them for drying as autumn arrives.
Typical oil composition consists of 60% linoleic acid, 30% oleic acid, and 10% other saturated fats. This is the new VT vacuum system at work, moving thousands of seeds per minute directly into storage.
These are the sunflower seed hulls. We use them to power the boiler. It's very efficient and sustainable.
300 bar. The suction system blows the lighter hulls into this pipe, leaving the seeds completely clean below. Dehuller machine. Centrifugal force separates kernels from shells of sunflower seed. Moisture meter showing 12% water content, ideal for pressing of sunflower seed. Sunflower seeds pass between two large steel rollers to break the hulls. Steam injection into sunflower seed flakes, raising temperature to 80 degrees Celsius for oil release. Listen to the satisfying crunch as the auger slowly turns, extracting the fresh golden oil from the seeds. Step 2. Pentu's mechanical pressing. Here we see the sunflower flakes entering the conditioning screw conveyor for processing. Flaking machine. Kernels pressed sunflower seed into thin flakes between two large rollers. The sunflower seeds enter the conditioning tank. Steam coils raise the temperature steadily to 70 degrees Celsius. Storage tank temperature monitoring, 25 degrees Celsius. Listen closely as the sunflower seeds are gently pressed into delicate flakes, exactly 0.3 millimeters thick.
The flow rate looks steady at 90 liters per hour. Good, keep the hopper full. The flow rate looks steady at 90 liters per hour. Good, keep the hopper full.
The moisture is perfectly balanced now. So soft. The golden flakes are falling softly now.
The friction warms the seeds, changing the colors from cool blues to warm yellows and reds.
These massive seed silos have a capacity of 50,000 tons.
Hear the pressurized water whoosh through the system. Now the turbulent gurgling of the detergent wash, followed by the final clear rinse.
This is the crude oil holding tank. Notice the deep amber color and the heavy sediment swirling slowly at the bottom. It's so thick and viscous. Now we apply the high pressure for the second extraction, yielding the remaining golden oil.
We have successfully cooled the temperature to precisely 40 degrees Celsius using the plate heat exchanger.
So clear, so pure. This is the deodorized oil, completely colorless and flowing smoothly.
As the golden oil flows, the vacuum gauge stabilizes at -0.9 megapascals, ensuring the integrity of the bleaching process.
This process uses steam distillation to purify the oil and remove free fatty acids.
The oil is pumped into the deodorizer tower at a precise 250 degrees Celsius. Steam is then injected to strip the volatile compounds. The plates are now separating, revealing the spent earth trapped on the filter cloths. Notice the texture of the sludge as it slowly...
A steady stream of pale yellow oil, so smooth and satisfying. Notice the tiny bubbles popping.
Acid value, 0.15 milligrams KOH/grams. Pass.
Let's examine this sample, swirling gently. We are looking for any particulates. It seems perfectly clear and within parameters.
The degummed oil is now entering the neutralization tank. Notice the mesmerizing, slow-moving ripples as the agitator starts its work.
Clearer oil exiting centrifuge, still dark, but less viscous. The centrifuge effectively separates the hydratable gums from the lecithin mixture. Step 3. Anstews degumming.
Is vitamin E, a potent antioxidant, neutralizing free radicals with a gentle spin.
We are looking at oleic acid, a monounsaturated fatty acid. And here is linoleic acid, which is polyunsaturated. Oil yield: mechanical, 70%. Solvent, plus 20%. Applying the final clicks with the torque wrench, then checking the flow meter before slowly opening the main valve.
The clean PET bottles are now entering the rotary rinser for a sterile water spray.
The stainless steel transfer pump operates smoothly, maintaining a consistent flow rate of 100 cubic meters per hour.
Plate and frame filter removes wax crystals. Oil now stays clear in fridge. Filling line speed counter, 12,000 sunflower oil bottles per hour.
On the left, our cold press yields this rich oil, but for maximum extraction, we use the hexane solvent method shown here on the right.
Welcome to the VT Process Factory. Our advanced recycling system ensures crystal clear water output.
Current energy consumption at the main distillation unit is stable at 5,000 kilowatts per hour.
Participants: January 20,000 units, February 22, March a slight dip to 18,000. The second quarter shows steady growth.
The stark contrast between the heavy, opaque crude oil and the clear, light yellow bleached oil is evident.
We centrifuge the mixture again to ensure all soap waste is removed. Notice the clear, bright yellow color of the oil now.
Low due to biomass.
As you can see on the diagram, we are implementing an interlocking pattern for maximum stability of the sunflower oil cartons.
The vigorous bubbling marks the start of the distillation process. As the vapor rises, it cools, allowing us to collect the purified hexane.
Observe closely now as the pilot flame crosses the surface. There. That brief flash indicates we have reached the flash point. We are testing the stability of sunflower oil. This sample was kept in the dark, and this one under constant light. Notice the difference in clarity.
The oil is circulated through the heat exchanger until it reaches precisely 85 degrees Celsius. Now, the treated water is injected.
Inside the sunflower seed, we find the kernel, rich in nutrients, protected by the fibrous hull.
Look at that steam. Perfectly golden brown and so crispy. Doesn't that look absolutely delicious?
Oh, listen to that sizzle. These fries are turning perfectly golden brown. Just look at that crisp texture.
The golden oil soaking into the fresh baked bread. So delicious.
A slow pour of liquid sunshine into the pan.
The temperature is rising steadily. Now, at 230 degrees Celsius, we observe the first definitive stream of smoke.
I'm performing a fatty acid profile analysis on this sample using the gas chromatograph. We can see the different components separating out on the screen.
Oil chilled to 5 degrees Celsius. Waxes crystallize.
Step 5. Winterization, cold filtering. Optional for salad oils.
This hiss means the nitrogen is flowing. We blanket the tank at 10 psi to prevent any oxidation during the transfer.
This is VT40, outbound with the double stack. See you in the morning.
Here we see the final stage. The oil passes through the 1-micron polishing filter, ensuring maximum purity and clarity. Step 4. Intimate washing and drying.
We separate the cottonseed into two valuable byproducts. The meal becomes high-protein feed for the cows, and the hulls are used for clean biomass energy.